Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Report reaching us allegedly right now is that Auntie Blublo and Auntie Igbi, that they have come to the palace, like the gate of the palace, to, declare very early in the morning that, except they are not alive, that Queen Naomi would never ever set her feet into the palace, that she will never be able to set her foot into that palace again, never. That they are declaring this because of what Kabiesi did to them, that the embarrassment, the humiliation, and everything is too much. They will not be able to allow things like this to happen because Kabiesi will continue to do this to other people. Now, I don't know if this information is true because I have told you I do not live in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Neither am I related, neither did I sleep there to see this happen, or related to anyone who is related to them. These are all alleged, rumored, speculated information. But if this information is true, I see these people with a lot of gods, and nobody can deny the fact that these people have been working together the entire time. For them to have united in one purpose like this, to come out clearly very early in the morning to come and lay those curses that they are putting on themselves, thinking they are putting on Lori Naomi there, it means that, there's so much to be thought of. Now, they said that when they came to the gate of the palace and they wanted to go in that early, as in rare hours of the morning, and apparently they met, they had agreed to go in. Maybe they had something they wanted to go and do inside. The security did not allow them. They said it was Igbi who drove there first, and it was not up to 10 minutes Blublo drove. So the reason why they met was because they were not allowed entrance into the palace, because there are restrictions, and so their movement in and out of the palace is timed right now. Like, it's not before where they can come and go as players. They have timetable on when they are allowed and when they are not allowed into the palace. And they said this is the one thing that is making them feel so bad. They feel so humiliated and they feel so insulted that Kabiesi could put this kind of restriction, and that is the reason why they are very, very upset with Olori, Dr. Elizabeth, because they said this idea of that restriction came from Dr. Elizabeth. They said that unless one is able to persevere to the end, whatever sacrifice you make from the very beginning might be counterproductive. When these women came into the palace of the Ooni of Ife, everybody thought that everything was so sweet and everything was going to stay that way. But they said that we should be very, very careful. If the door is not as accessible, do not try to enter the room through the window. Now, that is because when you try to enter the room through the window, coming out becomes a fight. And this is exactly what has been going on with these Oloris. They say they have been very, very upset with the Ooni of Ife, and they are saying that it's over their quiet body. Will Naomi return back into that palace if it is the last thing they do? And, a lot of people are saying amen to that prayer. If that is what you want to bring to the table, bring it on. People are waiting for you, because, of course, you can never say you make a decision for God. If Naomi returns back to the palace of the Ooni of Ife today, it means that is what God has signed for Olori Naomi. Nobody can stop it except God says otherwise or deems otherwise. You as a mortal, as a human being, have no right whatsoever to stop whatever God has designed to happen in the life of a young woman. You have no right to stop it as a person. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dela Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy J's from the source. It's still on the Royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you guys so much. Happy weekends to you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Dela Right, my Dela Right, my Dela Right, my super people. Dela Right, my Dela Right, my Dela Right, my own people. I appreciate you guys so much. Saying thank you to you can never be overemphasized. Thank you, people. world. If you're here and you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And do not forget to turn on the notification bell. And do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. It's not a small thing. Oh. They said that these Oloris, Igbi and Blublo, they have come to the palace of the Ooni of Ife to swear that it's over their body that Naomi will set his foot into that palace again, that it will never happen no matter how much they try. That Kabiyesi wants to dishonor them just to dishonor that small girl, that it will never happen. But then again, I do think that these are people who are forgetting that Naomi is actually a small girl with a big God. Look at the things that have happened in the palace, how people have, come against her, fought against her, done stuff against her. God has stood by her thick and thin. God has been there for her, and God has made things to come this far. And I think that the same God who has brought us this far will never leave us. I believe that God is able to do the very best for Olori Naomi. I believe that God has, the best, interest of Naomi at heart. I believe that God is going to see her through this fight, because yes, so the fight is not easy. Anybody who tells you that this situation has been easy for Olori Naomi, it has not been easy for that woman. That woman has been through a lot. Now, what is the biggest problem these women are going through? They are going through this problem because the Kabiyesi does not seem to be showing any interest in them. Kabiyesi, because if Kabiyesi had been showing interest like before, where he's neither here nor there, right now things would have gone down, as in wrong again. Yes, so things would have gone wrong again if Kabiyesi had done what he used to do. They said that, being with these Oloris, always communing with them and doing all of these things with them was what made Queen Naomi's return into the palace so difficult. But right now that it does seem as if Ooni is keeping them at arm's length and facing what he wants to do with Olori Naomi, things seem to be different. Everything seems to be going as planned, and that is why we are where we are today. And so these women are very, very upset with Olori Naomi. And thank God Naomi is very, very careful. Naomi has come to see them for who they truly are. And they said the fight is not a small fight. But I know that at the end of the day, God is going to show himself strong in this situation. God is going to show himself really, really strong in this situation. God is going to tell the world that indeed he is God. Because Naomi has been through a lot. The fight has been something else. It's been crazy. It's been left, right, and center. But Kabiyesi is responding very well. What is today's date? Today's date is I think 14th or 15th of June. Things are still looking good. Things are still looking up. Things are still looking very, very okay. And to the glory of God, everything is going to be fine. And we are going to have Queen Naomi back in her matrimonial home where she is supposed to be. To the glory of God, everything is going to be very fine. But these women said that no, that it will never happen. And let us begin to see whether they are stronger than God. But at the end of the day, Dela writes, what do we say to them? God pass them. God pass them. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget, these are all alleged news and rumored news, speculated news. Whatever you get on social media, I want to take it with a pinch of salt. If this information we are getting is the truth, this is exactly what we are hearing. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.